What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at Colonia del Rey RV in Corpus Christi, Texas, actually Flower Bluff, Texas, and we're going to take a look at this really interesting floor plan from PUMA. First of all, this is a stick and tin constructed unit, which means it has a wooden frame with an aluminum siding to it, but this has a very unique floor plan, I think one you're going to like. So hang tight, I'll be right back. So this is the PUMA 31 FKRK. This is an extraordinarily long travel trailer. I'm going to say it probably measures about 36 to 37 feet long. It has two slides on this side of it, and it has a very nice looking front nose cap to it with a window up front, which we'll show you the inside of once we get inside of this unit. It has nice LED accent trim and a fiberglass front cap, which isn't completely odd to see on a stick and tin built unit, but it's definitely not something you see a lot of. It also has a really nice rock guard diamond plate material down here, basically to protect the front against stones or things that might fly up into it while you're towing. Has a power tongue jack on the front A-frame, dual propane cans. Let's take a look at the numbers on this unit. So this has a gross vehicle weight rating of 9,995 pounds. It has a cargo capacity of 1,600 pounds. And it rides on 15-inch wheels, E-load range. Let's take a quick look at the outside of this unit. Here is going to be your main slide. It's a pretty long slide, but it's also a deep slide. So I can tell that this slide is a full depth slide, which is 3 feet deep. Same as this rear slide back here. You have an outside shower assembly here. This has all rack and pinion slides. You can see it also rides on a 10-inch main I-beam. This has steel 6-lug wheels. No suspension equalizer in between the two axles. Here's your city water connection and your black tank flush. Again, back here, 10-inch I-beam frame. There's your sewer connection down there. Coming around, this is going to access storage underneath here. You can see they have the 50 amp power cable in here as well. A lot of storage in here. This is going to be underneath the main bedroom as well, so that's under the bed itself. You have a gray tank flush back here, so you have two wastewater tanks. One's going to have gray and black up front, and then you'll have another gray tank flush back here. Taking a look at the back of this unit, this does have LED lighting. Even though it doesn't look like it's LED lighting, it is LED lighting. It is wired for a Furrion wireless backup camera, and it has a walk-on roof with a ladder. Coming around, you can see you have electric stabilizer jacks here. You have two entrances, one back here with your steel steps. It's a huge window right here. And then you have your Moride step above flip out step system right here. Let's take a look inside of this little compartment here if it's unlocked. So you have this huge storage area right here. It's about 2 feet deep, about 3 feet tall, and about 2 feet wide. Up top, you have a very long awning. Looks to be about a 20-foot long awning. It doesn't completely cover the top. There's still about 5 feet on that side, and probably another 4 feet on the back of it that it doesn't cover. But that just lets you know how large this unit is. You have some outside speakers as well. Let's take a look inside of this PUMA 31 FKRK with an extended season package. Enclosed underbelly, has a 35,000 BTU furnace, fresh water tank insulated, as well as residential insulation throughout. The residential insulation throughout is pretty much standard on your stick and tin unit. Now you're going to love this floor plan. So stepping inside, first of all, it has a friction hinge door, which I really like, so the door's not going to swing around even though it's relatively windy. Let's go straight to the price on this one. 2020 PUMA, $44,357 MSRP, sale price of $30,914. So about $14,000 change off. Check this out. So this is a very nice interior. This is a front kitchen, kind of a mid-living room interior. And I love the layout of this because it gives you a very residential type feel. As I pan around to this side, you can see you have a nice love seat here, which folds out into a bed. You have 2 theater seats here. I like it when they give you the wider armrest with the cup holders next to each other instead of front and back. So a lot of room. And you can probably tell just by looking at this video how plush these actual chairs are. Very thick material. Feels very comfortable. Panning around, you can see it has a booth-style dinette, and the table will lower down and also fold out into a bed. So you'll have a reasonable sized bed here. It's not going to really be for really tall folks, but it would definitely be suitable enough for most kids, especially if they're under 5 feet tall. You have a nice hanging light here. Coming around to the front kitchen, check that out. Look at all that countertop space. That is a tremendous amount of countertop space with a nice front-facing window. So imagine being at your favorite campground and being able to cook, being able to spend time in here, and also having a view out the front. Lots of cabinets above and below, more storage below. This has a propane electric refrigerator from Everchill. There's your microwave, stove, and oven. More storage underneath here. This is going to be your pantry space. That is a nice size pantry. Has nice hanging shelves in here as well, so you could even kind of double this space up as perhaps a coat hanging closet. And it's a very deep and relatively wide pantry area. It's about 2 feet deep, about 2 feet wide, and full height. I like how the flooring is all continuous as well. Uses the linoleum vinyl flooring. Your entertainment area is also very nice. A little bit of an angle for folks here, but you can see this is on a swivel mount, so you can pull it out and rotate it to kind of face it to whoever's sitting here. If you do that, though, it might make it a little difficult for anybody at the table here to see it, but for the most part, it's actually a pretty good viewing angle. You have your nice wide view fireplace below. Moving towards the back, your Coleman Mach thermostat. Here is your bathroom. Has a really good sized bathroom. Now I kind of wish they had positioned the toilet maybe facing towards the sink, simply because cornered like this, your legs are going to be kind of surrounding this shower stall area. But there is a fair amount of room. There's only about maybe 10 inches of space directly in front of the toilet. Again, if they rotated it this way, you'd have probably 1.5 feet of space. Plenty of height in here, easily 6'8". You have a medicine cabinet there, and then you also have additional storage for toiletries and such here. I actually like this bathroom. Rotating the toilet would be the only suggestion I would have for them. You can see that they're all kind of going to a little bit of a lighter cabinet material, so you're not seeing the use of dark materials as much as you used to. You can still see that they're using them in areas like the living room here for trimming off things. You can see that they still have the dark furniture, but for the most part, a lot of your woodwork is going to more of this lighter tone. Let's take a step back here into the bedroom area. You can see you have a second entrance or exit for the master bedroom. This is a huge bedroom. King size bed, plenty of room on each side of it, lots of wardrobe storage over there. You have more storage here, more drawers, but check out this space. And this is courtesy of that full extension slide. That 3-foot extension gives you this huge space here. I'm talking 4 feet of space between the end of the bed and this dresser system. This is really, really nice. You hang your TV up here. You have a second air conditioning system back here. And again, all of your wardrobe is positioned here at the end. But this is just a lot of room, and you have no worries about hitting your head on anything when you get up, because that edge of the cabinet here, the bottom edge, is easily 3.5 feet above the bed, and the slide height is very tall, especially for a travel trailer. This actually has pretty tall ceilings in it for a travel trailer. Again, you could be upwards of 6'8" and probably fit in here relatively comfortably. This is going to be for your washer and dryer connection. And what's really nice about this space, whether you use it for washer or dryer or not, is the fact that they give you plenty of room around it to access it. You can open this door up completely, and you can do your laundry without worrying about opening a cabinet into the side of the bed or being cramped. In some units, they'll put the washer and dryer down here, so to access it, the cabinet doesn't fully open. You have to try to squeeze your clothes into it, which of course isn't the best way to go. But having it inside of this dedicated closet not only feels really residential, but it allows you to close the door, have it completely concealed when you don't want to look at it, yet have full access to it and opening your doors whenever you're doing laundry. Plus, you have room here for your laundry basket, whatever you might need, and if you're not actively using the bed at that moment, you could even lay your clothes out on the bed and fold them. This is just a very good area for someone who might be living in this unit and they want access to a very functional laundry area. Now, if you don't need that for laundry, of course, that's extra storage. You could have it to put mops in, brooms in, things like that, just the extra stuff that you carry with you. The wardrobe here, okay, so it's all kind of passed through. So this is all accessing the same area back here, and it's really tall. So you have plenty of space for hanging clothes. It's actually significantly more space than you might see in some units. This is just a really well thought out master bedroom, and I knew that you guys would like this. When I first saw the floor plan and I was like, you know what, is that one I want to film? I really liked it, and I thought that this is definitely something I think a couple or even people who have a small family who don't mind them sleeping in the living room area might be able to get behind. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. To me, $30,914 for this unit is actually a pretty good price. 2 air conditioning systems, ducted throughout, a very nice living room floor plan. I mean, just look how cozy this is. From here all the way over to the kitchen, it's all this open space, and they're able to accomplish it with one slide. So they didn't need to put opposing slides on here to give you all this room. And again, you just have a very comfortable environment for a family that might be using this to camp out in, to live full time in, to spend time in an RV park. This is just a nice setup. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.